Alright, so what's going on, guys? We're back with another video. And yeah, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't made a WWE DVD video in a while, but yeah, I'm just a big collection of figures, doing other music videos and all that. So yeah, I wondered, since I already completed this year, might as well do a video on it. This is 2006. I did complete 2006 about a few months ago. I needed like 3 DVDs. I needed No Mercy, Cyber Sunday, and Survivor Series, and I got them all like at the same time. So I'm now done. I'm complete. I believe there's 16 pay-per-views in this year, which is a lot. So that's why it's kind of difficult. But also, these are cheap DVDs. You can get them for like $5 to $10 each. So yeah, some I got for like free from this store that sells DVDs. So yeah, so might as well start it out with try so hard not to make all this fall. We're gonna start with the Royal Rumble 2006.
What the hell did you just say?
Royal Rumble 2006. I did watch the pay-per-view. It's actually, this is probably one of my favorite covers of the year. But decent pay-per-view. Above average, I guess. Ric Flair and Edge wasn't bad. Trish and Mickey was kind of disappointing. You expect better from those two. Jerry the King Lawler versus Greg Helms, that was probably the worst match. Well, then there's first ever Bros and Panties gauntlet match. The chair match wasn't bad either. Big Show and Triple H, that was also kind of boring as well. But nonetheless, decent pay-per-view. And the next we got Royal Rumble 2006. I like the logo. I think it's different than from all the other ones. The cover is alright. Royal Rumble probably was a better pay-per-view than New Year's Revolution. I don't know. The Rumble match is when Rey Mysterio won. Eliminated Randy Orton. I believe Kurt Angle and Mark Henry was the main event, that was odd. I think it's because Undertaker came out at the end, so that made it the main event. Cena and Edge, that was an average match at best. It was pretty short. It was like 10 minutes. And then yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. No Way Out 2006. This is probably the best pay-per-view so far out of the ones that I just named. Great cover, and has one of my favorite matches that I've seen so far. Kurt Angle versus Undertaker. But other than that, it's pretty much a one match show. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton, that could have been the main event for SmackDown. But yeah, Chris Benoit and Booker T, that was pretty good, I guess. The rest was, I think this was Tatanka's return. But yeah, WrestleMania 22. This is, in my opinion, I can see why people don't like it, but I think it's entertaining as hell. There isn't no like classic one-on-one singles match, but there was some good matches out here. I enjoyed Shawn Michaels versus Mr. McMahon because that was entertaining. There's some fun matches like Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton. That was a fun match. Cena and Triple H, that the crowd was on fire for that. Trish and Mickey, that was the greatest women's match at that time. One of my favorite matches so far. One of them. And then Mick Foley and Edge, that's probably my favorite match from this pay-per-view. Match of the night, probably. Winning the big match was really good, actually. So yeah, I love this WrestleMania. This is the DVD that got me back into collecting DVDs. So yeah, then you got Backlash 2006. I really like this cover. I don't know why they did a pretty good job with the cover so far. But yeah, Backlash, kind of plain, but also it works for me. I watched this pay-per-view once, and I barely watched it, so I would love to watch it again. I do remember when Trish and Mickey, Trish, I think she injured her arm, or dislocated her elbow, something like that, so I had to end the match early, but, and I did watch, yeah, that's all I remember, to be honest, in the pay-per-view. And then you got Judgment Day. I did watch this as well. You know, again, plain cover, but it worked for me. It worked for me, definitely. Decent pay-per-view, decent. Yeah, I think this is when, shoot. Is this the pay-per-view when Eminem broke up? I don't know. That's all I gotta say about it. I think this is whenever Great Khali and Undertaker was a squash match, pretty much. And Great Khali just obliterated Undertaker. And then you got ECW One Night Stand. I watched the Cena and RVD match many times, and it's one of my favorite Cena matches that I've watched so far. I just love the crowd. The crowd is just so anti-Cena. But that's really all I watched from this pay-per-view, which is kind of sad. I want to definitely watch this for sure. And then next we got Vengeance. Again, did not watch any matches from here. Yeah, but this seemed like a pretty good pay-per-view from reading it from the back. I want to see how that Cena and Sabu match was. Kane versus Imposter Kane. What the hell? Yeah. Cool cover too. I like how, you know, I probably without the DX cover, the DX logo, it'd probably be very, very plain, but I like how the DX, you know. So when they had their reboot, I guess you could say. And next we got the Great American Bash. Did not watch this pay-per-view. I think I watched like the first four, and that was it so far. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't got much to say about this. Cool cover, I guess. It's I like Times of Five's cover the most though, from Great American Bash wise. But compared to Times of Four though, SummerSlam on 6. Have not watched this pay-per-view either. Seems like a pretty cool event as well. Yeah. Unforgiven. Now this is probably other than WrestleMania, this is probably my favorite pay-per-view of the year. And the cover is probably one of my favorites as well. I like how they have Unforgiven, the logo scratched on his body, but yeah, this had actually 4 great matches in my opinion. It had Edge versus Cena in the TLC match, which that was probably their best match that they had together ever. Yeah, that was great, classic. Carlito versus Randy Orton, that was actually a really good match, a really good, quick 10-minute match. Yeah, and then Lita and Trish, that was arguably their best match that they had together, and that was Trish's last farewell match. And she walked out with the Women's Championship. And yeah, so that was a very emotional night for Trish, obviously. And then, and 2-on-3 Hell in a Cell match, DX versus the Big Man's the Big Show. Great match, great Hell in a Cell match, entertaining match. So this is probably my second favorite pay-per-view of the year. I watched this total 3 times already, twice already. So yeah, great pay-per-view. No Mercy. Great cover actually. I really like this cover, and I love the logo. I always love the No Mercy logo. But yeah, any colors. I love the color scheme. But I haven't watched this pay-per-view. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Cool cover though. Cool. I would love to do a cover ranking. Probably in the future. Probably within this week, I'll probably do a cover ranking of picking the covers, worst to best, like how I did for 2005. Sorry, my bad if I seem to I guess you could say quiet. You know, I don't know. I just woke up, so yeah. Cyber Sunday, cool cover as well. I think this is the first Cyber Sunday. This is when they transitioned from Taboo Tuesdays to Cyber Sunday. But I did watch this pay-per-view. I remember I rented it. If you from Michigan, and you know, you'll know that we used to have a movie mania. You know, it's like a blockbuster. You know, we rent movies and games and all that. And I remember I rented this Cyber Sunday, and I watched it. But that was like when I was like 10. I'm 19 right now, so yeah. So that's the last time I watched it, and that was like 10 years ago. So yeah. And then Survivor Series 2006, probably my least favorite cover. This reminds me of a Halloween parody or something. And it's like, I don't know, it's like kind of just odd looking. Just got Cena, just a picture of Cena, like out of all pictures of Cena, there's that. And then there's just Booker T, and it's like a fan made cover. Pretty odd. But and then the cover, I mean the back is these, I believe this is from No Mercy. So I don't know, but and I think this will lead to the last match as well. You know, you can tell that who they loved more out of Trish and Lita, and they love Trish more than Lita because Trish had that emotional last match, and then for meanwhile Lita, she went out like trash pretty much. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I did watch this, unfortunately. I just want to see how bad it was, and it's pretty bad that I didn't even get to the last match, the main event, which is arguably probably the second best match out of this pay-per-view. Terrible. This is the worst pay-per-view I ever watched, ever. The Hardys versus Eminem, there's a reason why there's only 2 matches listed, because it's just, the rest was just bad. I know Matt Striker and Boss Mahoney was in there too. That match, I don't know why the hell that was on. Terrible match. Terrible. Yeah. Tommy Dreamer versus Davari. That was. Didn't Davari win that match? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. But cover is pretty cool, I guess, but yeah, terrible. And then the last pay-per-view, Armageddon 2006. Cool cover too. I actually really like this cover. Again, this kind of reminds me of 2006. It's kind of like an odd cover, kind of looks fan made, but cool cover though. I haven't watched this pay-per-view, so can't say much about it. But yeah, guys, that would be the end of the video. You know, I probably want to do, once I watch all of these, I would do like what's the best pay-per-views, what's the best, and then, you know, but soon I will do a cover rankings, you know. So yeah, guys, that'll be the end of the video. Okay, bye.